I've been a boy preacher for 3 years. And at those 3 years, really, in a sense, those 3 years in the pulpit, I didn't realize it then. That is what turned me into a writer, really. Dealing with all that anguish and that despair and that beauty. For those 3 years, I left because I didn't want to cheat my congregation. I knew I didn't know anything at all. And I couldn't leave. I had left the pulpit, I had to leave home. So I left the pulpit and I left home the same day. That was quite a day.
Before we begin, let's review what direct and indirect characterization is in preparation for exposition where the characters are introduced. Direct characterization is when the narrator describes the character's personality directly. For example, Kanye is rude. Now let's look at some direct characterization. How many ways can you describe Regina using direct characterization?
Of course, all the plastics are in the same gym class. Who are the plastics?
They're teen royalty. If North Shore was Us Weekly, they would always be on the cover.
That one there, that's Karen Smith. She is one of the dumbest girls you will ever meet. Damien sat next to her in English last year.
She asked me how to spell orange.
That little one, that's Gretchen Wieners.
She's totally rich because her dad invented toaster strudel.
Gretchen Wieners knows everybody's business. She knows everything about everyone.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
What's happening?
And evil takes a human form in Regina George. Don't be fooled, because she may seem like your typical selfish, but in reality, she is so much more than that.
She's the queen bee, the star. Those other two are just her little workers.
Regina George. How do I even begin to explain Regina George? Regina George is flawless.
She has 2 Fendi purses and a silver Lexus.
I hear her hair is insured for $10,000.
I hear she does car commercials in Japan.
Her favorite movie is Varsity Blues.
One time she met John Stamos on a plane.
And he told her she was pretty.
One time, she punched me in the face. It was awesome.
She always looks fierce. She always wins Spring Fling Queen.
Who cares?
Indirect characterization is when the narrator uses the character's words, thoughts, actions, looks, and interactions to describe his or her personality. Despite being criticized by the media, Amanda La continues to speak out against cultural appropriation. Amanda La is an activist. Now let's look at some examples of indirect characterization. Can you determine the personality of each character based on their actions, interactions, or words?
I'm seriously starting to think that you're jealous of Karen.
Hardly. I'd just like to see you get through a meal without calling her or anyone else for that matter.
Okay, look, no more phone calls tonight. All right? As a matter of fact, here, you can hold the battery, okay?
$10 says she calls you in the car.
Wait. You see what that woman just did? You see that?
What? She's cold.
She got colder as soon as she saw us, though.
Oh, man, come on, don't stop.
Man,